Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Well, it is the 8th of May 2018, and in less than 10 minutes, I'm going to bring you the number one story from Japan in the last 24 hours, and I'm going to also focus on the number one story that has just recently broke globally. And last, I think I'll bring you the number one coin that has done the very best today among the top 100 in the market cap. And we'll take a look at what's going on in that world. Okay, so first, Japan introduces 5-point agenda for cryptocurrency exchange regulations. Ah, it's another regulation story. And I know you're probably getting tired of these. It's all due to the FSA. The FSA is the Financial Service Agency, and they are under the Ministry of Finance. They are responsible for licensing the cryptocurrency exchanges in Japan. They have decided to take a heavy hand and make sure that everybody is maintaining a certain safety standard. And in doing so, you need to jump through their hoops. If you don't, then you're going to follow the exchanges like Kraken, who said goodbye, and Binance went to Malta. Two other exchanges actually withdrew their applications to pursue a license, and there are two exchanges that were closed down because they couldn't meet the requirements. So, if you're going to operate in Japan, you're going to have to comply with the safety standards that have been set by the FSA. And why is the FSA so strict? Is really actually quite simple. This country wants cryptocurrency to be successful. That's absolutely for sure. And in addition to that, we have just a very terrible experience with the Mount Gox hack. And also, we just had the CoinCheck hack with all the NEM that was stolen. And both of those were just horrible experiences. And, despite the setback, the country still has faith in trading. But I think the people of Japan are welcoming the FSA to step in because they really do want to have some safety. And until we have decentralized exchanges to choose from that are easy to use and have high liquidity, great support, and a good track record, and we feel safe about them, we're stuck with decentralized infrastructure right now when it comes to the exchanges. So I'm hoping for decentralized choices and options, but still, it seems very early in the in the ecosphere. But I believe it's coming. Okay, let's take a look at these 5 points. All right. Firstly, cryptocurrency exchange platforms will adhere to a robust standard. These standards include ensuring that coins are not stored online wallets and creating two-factor authentication. So, I hope everybody is following this common sense because this is just a real minimum standard to abide by. Okay, secondly, these exchange platforms will develop thorough know your customer or KYC processes. The essence of this step is to eliminate money laundering. Uh, Japan has been fighting the organized crime groups for a long time, and they do everything they can to cut them off financially. So they don't want to have any possibility that they can launder their money, and they see the cryptocurrency exchange as a place that they can that they can acquire cash for their illegal dealings. And that's why this is very much highlighted. Thirdly, the FSA will require crypto exchange platforms to imbibe best practices regarding asset management activities. Thus, customer assets must be managed separately from the corporate exchange assets. I know where this came from. About a month ago, when they did an on site inspection, they actually found one of the exchanges was mixing the corporate assets with the customer assets. And that just is a no no. And they, I'm sure, felt like they needed to put this out there as one of their points so that they didn't have to deal with this again. The fourth point deals with restrictions on particular crypto species. The FSA has blacklisted privacy focused cryptos, which grant complete anonymity, making them popular with money laundering activities. So, Coincheck, before these points came out, just last week, delisted Monero, Zcash, and Dash. So I'm afraid that these three coins are just not going to be able to be traded in this country. The final point covers the structure of the exchange platforms and how they operate. The FSA is calling for a clear organizational structure with these companies. Well, this doesn't seem out of the ordinary. It seems not too much to ask, and it should be something everybody can meet in terms of a requirement. So this won't be the last regulation story we see, and now maybe you'll understand a little bit more as to why we are getting these regulations so strictly enforced here in Japan. All right, next story. This one is big, and the feds just did a research paper, and they discovered in their research that the Bitcoin futures that were launched, in December, impacted the cryptocurrency price. So we really need to be looking at this story carefully with some critical thinking. And the thing that worries me is that Goldman Sachs is coming to the market. Now, I'm happy for the institutional money managers to come, because I think a lot of those customers are going to migrate over to be great customers of crypto, not only in some of the major coins, but also some of the altcoins. And not everybody's going to want to do futures, I'm sure. Some people are going to want to be active traders. Some people will just be good hodlers. But those people that do want to do securities, security trading, in particular the futures, I think we really need to understand that the impact could be negative. And that is because if you have a whole lot of people that are betting that the price is going to go down and they are pessimistic, as this article will show you, it's a quick read, it's short. I'm going to put it in the comment section. But in the research paper that was published yesterday, the authors, who include researchers from the bank and the professor of finance at the Stanford Graduate School of Business, are in the opinion that the peak price of Bitcoin last December coincided with the launch of the Bitcoin futures on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, or what's called as the CME. So the researchers note that since the inception in 2009, the price of the digital currency remained under 1,150 until the 22nd of February 2017. Then, for about 10 months, its value began to increase, reaching a peak of 19,511 on the 17th of December 2017. The authors state that these price dynamics are similar to the rise and collapse of the housing financing market in the 2000s. And it goes on further to say that The team said that the introduction of the blockchain has brought a new financial instrument, Bitcoin, which in turn gives optimistic investors the chance to bid up the value of the coin, interestingly, with the launch of the future contracts from the likes of CME and fellow Chicago Exchange, CBOE. Pessimistic investors are now joining the fold. As a result, the researchers state that this has contributed to the reversal of the Bitcoin price dynamics. So I just am a little worried about the future if we bring a lot more future trading to the space. So we just have to wait and see. And I'm gonna give it a lot more thought. I'm gonna give it a lot more research, and we're just gonna really have to wait and see which way a lot of these new investors are going to participate in the cryptocurrency space. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at who the winner is today in the market. If we take a look at the change, wow. So Bitcoin, 86% up. It's just been on a tear. Yeah, so be careful, everybody, because anytime you see a coin like this do this kind of move, inevitably you're going to see a decline. So just be careful and beware. But this coin is a little bit interesting. I don't know if you know about Bitcoin. It just got listed on Binance, which is why today actually it had a skyrocket initial gain of 114%. But it's one of the coins that I've never really been a fan of this coin, but it is an interesting coin because it does have some trading pairs on Binance, so you can do a let's see, what is it? So proud to announce that Binance has been listed, and that's a testimonial. So it's an open source, private, untraceable virtual currency, and it was launched back in 2012. So it's been around a long time. It is the first cryptocurrency to implement the crypto note technology as a default aspect to build the project, and the currency is widely spread in the dark net as one of the most popular available methods for payment. So, based on today's story with the FSA, I don't think you'll be seeing Bitcoin listed on any exchanges here in Japan. So, anyway, that's all I have for you today. It's a short and it's sweet and it's quick, and I do wish you the very, very best. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. If you like the updates and especially have a little bit of a lean from Japan, please subscribe and hit that bell so you can get the notification. And we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you so much. All right. Sayonara for now. Bye bye.